Howdy ho, people of YouTube. Fat guy with old computers here. Look what I just picked up. About an hour ago or two. It's an IBM 5170. The personal computer AT. And it looks like it's, at least on the outside, it looks in good shape. Came with a keyboard. And I got this on Craigslist for $100. And I feel it's probably a good price. I looked up the, I don't know if you can see it in this monitor, but I looked it up and it's just a plain simple monochrome. It looks a lot like an IBM monitor, you know, I mean at first glance, but it's not. But I don't know if you can, at least I can see it on the mini screen here. It has horrible burn-in. So it's, yeah, it's sad, but you know, part of the course. So I got this all plugged in. Hopefully it turns on. It was supposedly not tested because apparently he didn't have 2 power cords. Okay, so I guess I get to test it. Ugh. Well, got a little green light down there. Oh. It's got a VGA Wonder in it. And at least the monitor works. And that's a focus, you fuck. It's got a RAM drive? Oh, and that's... Turn that a bit. Maybe that's... Huh. I'm going to have to put this on a tripod. We're going to have a look at this. Okay, it's on a tripod now. Sorry I can't do a whole lot about the glare. But, you know, it's... there's apparently a beast game, calculator. Looks like some kind of, you know, menu here. Well, that's Europe context. Let's see. Okay. I think this looks very familiar. This looks just like the game that, oh god, what's his name? Yeah, it is. Shit. Yeah, this looks just like the game, that, was done on Ancient DOS games a week ago at least. So, let's get, let's F7 as exit. Oh, the keys are still weird. Go to DOS for one command. That's nice, I like that. It's S. Okay. Calculator. I like that. WordPerfect made that calculator? Okay then. 7 again. Okay. That screen is bouncing around. And the backspace key is version 5. Looks like we got stack vol disk. Man, it's bouncing around a lot. I don't know if you can see it on yours. Created in '92, so this thing was in service for a while. Fortran? Let's see. 6.0. Is it a 60 meg disk? Let's see. I don't know what sugars is, but there's a lot of it there. Library disk, okay. No idea what that is. Let's see what Savannah is. I don't see any executables. So it's probably just whatever RT link is. Let's see what it is. Virtual memory linking. Okay, so okay. Some kind of coding thing. Okay, now it's set to bright. It's still bouncing around like a shit. Man, this monitor is on its last leg. I'm gonna have to. Okay, so it has edit. Oh, the keys are in the wrong spots. Okay, so that's quite a few batch files. So it was used for Fortran programming for something. There's a D drive? Holy shit, there's more. Oops. Okay, so it's just a checkmate program. Expanded memory major not loaded. I think it should have had more memory on that. So, oh wow. And that's still 21292. Let's see, 9K. I can't possibly have that big of a hard drive in it. Anyway, it obviously works. I think I saw there was a... Yeah, there is even a RAM disk. There's nothing in it. There's an F disk too. No. What the shit? Is there a G? Doesn't look like it. No, it's locked up on that one. There's no delete key. I shit you not. Control is here where the caps lock should be. There's the alt. Caps lock is over here. There's no delete. Wait. Oh. There finally showed up. Okay. There's something funky going on here. There's something funky. There's no I. Oh, there's no G. Okay, so I definitely gotta tear this thing open. There's something funky with the hard drive situation. So, yeah. But display partition information. It's only 31 megabytes and 10 megabytes. Total disk of 41. So there's only one drive in it. 41's a pretty good size for this thing. It's just partitioned funny. Let's see if there's another DOS drive. No, this no, that's it. Okay. So whatever they did, this thing was done. It was... Let's see what the config sys looks like. So, stacker. I don't know what bridge is. IBM RAM drive. 1.4 megs in the RAM drive. Yeah, the control key is exactly where the caps lock should be. Oh, boy, IBM, you sure did not have your shit together with these old keyboards. I'm glad the Model M is the way it is. Well, maybe I'm just funny. Alright, let's tear this shit apart. Okay, just a little thing here about this monitor. A Princeton Graphics Systems Max, what was it, Max 12. It is obviously a amber monochrome monitor. I happen to really like this thing that they do here with the cables, where they, hold on, they actually made it so you can remove the cable. I mean, I know for the longest time that these things, let me quiet you. Don't open it, big warnings. Oh, shame. I mean, it really is. It was probably a nice monitor back in the day. I mean, I would probably be more inclined to keep it if it didn't have that ghosting. Or, yeah, burn-in, sorry. Not ghosting. And if that ghosting wasn't there, I'd be more than happy to keep this, monitor. But it is what it is. Shame. Okay, we got the back of the unit here. And we got a unknown, probably the hard drive controller. Looks like got a floppy controller, a Hayes modem of some sort. No idea. Looks like a parallel port and a serial port. Blank, maybe nothing, maybe something. This is obviously the monitor. We got the CGA on the bottom, a mouse port, and a VGA on top. So this is the IBM or the IBM ATI card that was listed on the boot up. So, but what strikes me as slightly odd is the second parallel port and serial port. So I guess we'll have to have a look at that. I just noticed the sticker, but for some reason they put the sticker on the actual back here. Smart modem 1200B. Ho ho, we got a quick one. 1200 boods. So that's, the magic is getting this back off without fucking it up. I'm gonna look it up. Okay, let's just. I don't know if this is this is factory. I really doubt IBM would do this like this, but yeah. Yeah, I doubt they would ever use Velcro. I mean, well, it worked. It made it to 2017. Intact. Was it actually Velcroed on like that? Anyway. Let's see. Let's see. I don't think let's see. Ta-da. There we go. Ta-da. There's so much shit in here now. A little dusty, just a bit. Exactly what I was I think that's exactly what. Anyway, let's have a look. Okay. Whatever that is. Maybe that's a ring. So we got the standard stock floppy drive here, and we got an additional TAC. Inside we have this hard drive. Ooh, a little bit dusty. It is an ST251. That is a bog. Well, I don't want to say bog standard, but that is very common drive. Let's have a look in here. That's boring from there. Let's see, in the first slot we got the hard drive controller. Let's see, in the second slot we have it looks like a floppy drive controller. It looks a little bit funny. I'm gonna have to look at that. Then we got the modem. Holy shit, is that a modem? Then we got the serial parallel. It looks like we got a RAM board. That's nice. I like that. And then we got the ATI video card and a second serial card. So I'm going to start pulling these out, and we're going to have another look. Because I don't know what the funky, this is something funky here. Maybe that or it's just me. But let's have a look. Okay. Let's get into it now. So, there's too many cables here. We have the splitter. Why would you have a splitter? We got one here. Does this have a second hard drive? It might. Let's pull the. Let's look under here. There might be a second hard drive. I didn't see one on the F disk, but I didn't really try that hard. I'm perfectly honest. I mean, it's not exactly common for these things to have multiple hard drives. Nothing in there. So they just left had another hard drive in here and they just left the cables? Okay, well, let's blow this off. Hold your breath. Ah! Yeah, so the system got a little bit of use. Just a bit. But if you look in there, it's got spaces there for 2 hard drive cables. Like they had 2 hard drives in this. I don't know where it is, but let's get this card out because it's holding in the hard drives card. Okay, so it looks like basic floppy card. It's obviously not IBM. But it says Gen PSA 1000. Okay. I'll have to look this up. Might be for multiple floppies. Either way, it was. What? Okay. Now this is. Mr. Deepens here. Ah. Where's my magnet? Screws just flying around. Okay, so this fluffy card connects to this guy here. That's intriguing. So let's get that out of the way. That's a hard drive cable. This is a hard drive cable. Another one. So this one's plugged in to the JCA slot. Okay, And that is a fixed disk. Okay, it's just okay. Okay, so it does both hard drive and floppy drive. Okay, so you have this card. I don't see any. I don't see a name on it, but it looks like it's most likely at least a really close original. I mean, it's not an IBM. They would have their usual number stamped on it somewhere. Assembly 6103. I mean, I guess not. So, for some reason, they ran the floppy drive off of this, through this, into there. I mean, it looks like it's got spaces for 40 pins headers. So, this would not surprise me if this was designed for maybe the IBM PS2. It's pulling off power. I don't see any data lines on the address bus. Maybe it's just some kind of buffer for the external, so you can add an external card in. Well, I'll look it up. Oh, let's see. We got, wow. I never thought to look and see if the clock was working. It's definitely not now. Look at these crusty batteries. Holy shnikes. I am so surprised not to see these things completely blown up. No, they are regular. Does rocket even exist anymore? I don't think so. I mean, I didn't think to check the clock, but if the clock was working, fucking kudos. Usually, I would think these would have fucking exploded all over the place, but no. Alright. I guess we got lucky there. Okay, that's just a cable. So, no, there's only one hard drive in it. They just have it partitioned funny. Maybe they had a second hard drive in here, but it's definitely not in here now. Come on, there you go. That is a modem. That is a hefty modem too. At 1200 bits per second. And is microcomputer smart modem 1200B. Telltale delambing. Oh, nice through hole. They don't make them like this anymore, huh? Complete with a Zilog ROMless Z80. Z8681 PS. Made in the 25th week of 1984. Let's get the light. There you go. I mean, Hayes was practically the standard for modems. So they did something right. I see something. I see two things in here that make me go, hmm? But we'll get to that in a second. Just get all these damn screws. Oh my fucking god, it's his metric. Oh, fucking damn it, motherfucker. Is it? That screw is stuck on there though. Oh wait, my socket's metric. Anyway, moving on. So, first oddity of this system is this card. We have no name, no Everex. Just a plain old Everex serial parallel card. At least I assume it's serial parallel. Looks serial parallel. COM port 1, 2, and 3. COM 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a J1. There's a couple over here. It looks like these two are not enabled because there's no chip there. So it looks like you could have had 3 serial ports on this card. Parallel port. Yep, parallel port. And maybe a game port over here. Having a hell of a nice little compact little card. But that begs the question, why did they need 2? You know? And they're both jumpered egg. No, wait. Almost exactly the same. There's one difference. And that's the jumper here. Versus, yeah. So that just selects a different parallel port. That means they did not care at all about the serial, they just wanted 2 parallels. Okay. I suppose. Okay. And we have the VGA Wonder from ATI. A nice little ceramic package they got there. ATI 18800. Pretty chip. It's got the full complement of RAM. They even have ATI silkscreen on the crystals there. That's nice of them. So it looks like they got a whole separate chip that does CGA. Huh. Made in Canada, eh? I don't know if that's 1.05 is the latest. I don't know. See, you know, not that I'm particularly. But when I put this back together, I'm not even going to use this. And I'm not even going to use this later on. It's all going to be VGA after this. There's no point. Okay. And Intel. Actual Intel. Memory board. I mean, I'm just going to say this. Whoever put this system together, you could have gotten this with a parallel port and a serial port. You could have had this. What the fuck, right? So these are all 256 256 chips. This is not a lot of RAM. It's got 9. So it's got 2 megabytes? I want to say 2 megabytes. It's got 8 banks of 9. So I want to say 2 megabytes. Okay. Yeah, that's a nice little surprise. I have no idea what to make of that. That's just... So first off, we got this little guy over here. In a little plastic holder. That is an... Come on. There we go. don't know if you can read that. It is an Intel 20887 CPU math coprocessor. I don't know what the hell they did with this system that needed it, but you got the actual CPU over here. It is a 6 megahertz chip. So this appears to be one of the early AT boards. 256 512K, if that can be believed. So that, yeah, definitely one of the definitely an aftermarket power supply, or at least a replacement. But what the hell did they do to this RAM? It's all double piggybacked. Every single chip. There's 2 on every single one. I have no idea what the hell to make of that. No idea. I mean, so I would expect that would be 256. So it's got 512 on it, I would expect. Is it soldered on or no? It might be soldered on. No, that's soldered on. What the shit? Why would you do such a thing? I mean, that's intentional. Let's see, 48128P. I have no idea. Okay then, well, I'll have to look that up and see why the hell that was done like that. Yeah, well, that's pretty much this system here. You know, that's... I'm going to have to do a little research on it and see what's up. I know they made 2 versions of the motherboard. I don't know anything about them really. I think there's something to do with the memory capabilities. But it's a 6 megahertz 286. So it's not exactly a speed demon. I mean, I suppose you can find an upgrade for this, but that really is beside the point. That's, hell, if I need something faster, I got a 386 to my left, a 486 next to that. Yeah, I mean, it's shit. But now I'm going on the internet and do a little research on this thing, and if I need to, I'll put a little notes at the end of the video. But thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more.